Hey folks, welcome to day 3 of Rockin' the Range. This is APTV and SoundExchange. We're here live, all the way from England. Guys, the Struts, how are you?
Really good, thank you.
Now you guys have been, what I've heard, the new saviors of rock and roll. Not to put too much pressure on you. You're hearing a lot of it. What is your 10-point plan on saving rock and roll here in America?
10 points, that's a lot.
20 points.
20,
Oh, shit.
50.
You had your chance at 10.
I wouldn't say, we're setting out to sort of like save like the rock and roll genre, for me and obviously, like for yourself, I don't think great music like that or a genre, so to speak, like that can really ever die. I think we're just going out and doing our thing, playing what we want, sounding like what we want, and living and dying by our own sword. That's our 10-point strategy right there.
Well, it's a solid strategy. For you guys, what were the bands, the couple, bands that really just inspire you to say, I need to be in a band, I want to do that?
Bands like Queen, AC/DC, Zeppelin, Stones, the Beatles, so many,
I think what Oasis did in the 90s with bringing rock and roll into the charts, especially in the UK, they were getting number ones, and then there's Blur and stuff like that. If we could recreate something like that, hopefully, bringing rock and roll music back to the top 40, that'd be the dream, I guess.
That'd be incredible. I think very underrated. The impact that Oasis and Blur and those bands had at that time. So many incredible reunions are happening this year that people never expected. Guns N' Roses, the Misfits just announced. There's been rumors of a Rage Against the Machine reunion. If you guys could choose one reunion that you would love to see happen, what would that band be?
It'd have to be Oasis.
Yeah, Oasis, really. Even though, I don't know how good they've been.
Get it together.
I can't.
Call each
I don't
other.
really know any other group that is really. Is there? Who else is on a hiatus or split up?
I wouldn't say no to like a Zeppelin reunion. I'm not turning away a ticket.
True. The Bonham's not there.
That's true. That's true. I think. I have to say now with Guns N' Roses, now all the big ones are kind of taken.
All the living ones,
Exactly.
Sure.
But we'll see. We'll see. We've been talking with a lot of the bands this week all about how back in the day, rock music is so album oriented and vinyl, and now vinyl's still big, but of course so much of the way we release music or kids discover music is through streaming and digital. How does that affect your guys' strategy, and how do you guys feel about kids ingesting content that way and the music that way?
I think so it's kind of like there's two things really. Like, one, we feel that we are living in a singles market. Music always has, but definitely more so now, and you have to be conscious of that. But then again, as long as you keep that in mind, I think that making an album is still relevant and an art form, and we love to make like albums. We've only granted we've only just released our first, but
It sounds like it went well.
The thought process
so
was very similar. I wanted it to be a listening experience from start to finish. So the way I see it is like, everything's very streamed or orientated, and everything's very instant these days, which is cool. But it means like if people really want to go that extra mile, there's like this chunk of material here which has had a lot of TLC on it and a lot of thought. So I think we're in good shape.
I think I'm a strong believer that if you're a fan of any band, then you'll listen to the album regardless whether you buy it or you stream it all. Absolutely. Anyway. I mean, I would. And from even like these festivals that we've been doing, and it's not our crowd, people are singing our album songs. So I think it's differently how it's consumed. But I think if you're a fan, I think they're going to hopefully listen to the album anyway.
That's great. We've been playing a fun game with all the bands this weekend, asking them, obviously we lost a lot of amazing legends this year: Prince, Bowie, Lemmy from Motorhead. If you could have, obviously you're in a great band with all your friends, but if you could have a dream lineup of these rock legends, who would be the band backing you up?
Who'd be the band backing me up?
Yeah.
Oh.
As in like anyone through the history of time?
History of time.
Okay.
I'd have Roger Taylor from Queen on drums. I would have on bass, can't remember his name, but the bassist for T-Rex when Mark Bolan turned
he's
electric.
Great. That's Steve Curie.
Yes.
I think his name is.
On guitar, I would go for a 5-piece. So I'd have a rhythm and lead, on rhythm, I would have Malcolm Young.
I was just about to say that.
The best rhythm player in the business.
And on lead, I'd have to have Ado Slack.
No, bollocks. No.
That's
now you have to say that you have to choose it.
No, for lead, I mean, I don't know with that kind of lineup though. Like Hendrix, would he fit in there? I think he could. I think
it's quite. Yeah, that is. It's quite hard, isn't it?
I think
you did well. I think you did well.
I think it's a solid band.
We need a singer though. Luke's fellow.
On vocals, who would suit that? I mean,
Robert Plant would be good.
Suit it. Robert Plant would be good. He's quite diverse.
Oh yeah.
Freddie Mercury would be good. But if I could, it's got to be Freddie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna go wrong with Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Or Hendrix in the
Or
band either. Or Malcolm Young.
Any of them.
Roger Taylor.
Well, guys, I want to wish you the best of luck on the rest of the tour. We can't wait till you guys come back to the States again. This has been APTV here live, rocking the range. Check out the Struts. Tune into allpress.com for more information about the band, and we'll see you soon.